covering the Villages for you, TK Cross and the VNN News team.
On today's Lifestyle Show, we'll tell you about Memorial Day ceremonies around the area honoring our fallen heroes. And wannabe safety patrollers, have we got a job for you? Well, hello there, and thank you for joining us today. Yesterday, villagers all over honored military service members who have paid the ultimate price in service to their country. One community came together in recognition of those fallen heroes as we take you on the go to Wildwood Community Center.
VNN was on the go with Whit Watson.
We are on the go in Wildwood, where Wildwood PD put together a Memorial Day event. Local fire, medical, VFW, the American Legion even showed up, and all were invited for food, for giveaways, remembrance, and camaraderie. Nearly 50 vendors from in and around the Villages filled the Lincoln Room at the Wildwood Community Center.
This is a big celebration for the veterans, the police department, fire department, all that. It's a big community event to support the veterans in the area.
It's been a great event so far. We've got a lot of interaction with the public and then some of the veterans that are here today. We're just very honored and proud to take part in such a great event for this community. We've got our emergency management department for Sumter County Fire EMS, our neighbors, Villages Public Safety Department. I've seen some other medical vendors. Wildwood Police Department obviously is here in good force since they're sponsoring the event today. A lot of people that just have some sort of connection to this job, whether it's them in the past as a volunteer or they know someone. So it's more just kind of sharing memories a lot of times. It's kind of, we call them war stories, I guess.
Well, Memorial Day means to me is for all the veterans that have served in all branches of service who've gone to war, and a lot of them didn't come back, and in remembrance of those that didn't. Like recently, I've buried 10 friends in the last 18 months. There's just a lot of people lately that have gone to war and they're just never the same, you know, and I went 3 times, and I think I do pretty good, but there's some people who just have trouble because it's not reality. You know, versus, you know, Afghanistan versus what you see on TV is nothing. I enjoy doing things like this, and I think the community really supports it. It's different because when I came in at the end of Vietnam, and I served for 38 years, it wasn't that way. But it's really just to get together and camaraderie and show support for each other. And I really have enjoyed this, and I do as many events as I can.
All were welcome as the Wildwood community honored those who gave all in defense of their country. On the go in the Villages, I'm Whit Watson.
If you, like me, have always dreamed of being on patrol, you might be interested to know that the Villages is currently hiring patrol drivers, and you even get to wear the official vest. The Villages is currently looking for patrol drivers, a position that maintains a presence in the various villages by continually patrolling designated areas to observe and report various resident issues and safety standards. In addition, patrol drivers serve to respond as needed to support district and local public safety personnel with traffic control or other areas as designated. If this sounds like something you might enjoy doing, there will be 2 information sessions at Ezell Recreation on Tuesday, June 3rd at 9 a.m. and again at 12 noon. For more information, call 352-753-0550 or visit districtgov.org and click on Careers. Up next, a group of ladies is picking up the pace for a good cause. But first, here's a look at the weather in the Villages for the next 5 days.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Looking ahead to the week, Wednesday and Thursday, high temperatures in the low to mid 90s with chances of showers in the afternoons. Friday, high temperatures in the upper 80s with a 50% chance of showers throughout the day. Saturday and Sunday temperatures still in the 80s.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
Your home is your sanctuary, but sometimes bad things can happen. When you have Renewal by Andersen's exclusive Acclaim Impact windows, you'll have peace of mind knowing your windows can handle Florida's harshest conditions. They can resist the corrosive effects of saltwater, protect against windborne debris, and stand up to hurricane-force winds. Call now before this special offer ends. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 12-month special financing. Call or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible. So call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Back before Carrie could do yoga, shop with her daughter, or walk her dog, Carrie had complex spine surgery at UF Health. Because before that, Carrie had unbearable back pain for decades and could barely get out of bed. Which goes to show how your story ends has everything to do with where it all begins.
A talented group of ladies is getting busy for a great cause. The president of the group says how their efforts go toward helping those in need.
This is the Busy Hands, Happy Hearts Club of the Villages. We've been in existence for about 22, 23 years now. It's a good social club. We have a good time with each other. We have about 65 members at this point. Any resident of the Villages, male or female, are eligible to join this club. Our dues are $10 a year, which helps defray the costs of some of the materials and the yarns that we buy. It doesn't matter if you know how to knit, crochet, sew, because we have a stuffing table and we help each other. We do a lot of stuffed animals for the hospital, Villages, and Leesburg. We take care of a lot of veterans. We do red, white, and blue blankets that the veterans use for their pinning of the veterans that are in nursing homes. I can't think of another club that would be as worthwhile as this one is, because it really is all for charity.
Thanks to the local Rotary Club, a half-ton of food and nearly $1,000 in cash will be divided amongst 3 local food pantries. The Evening Rotary Club of the Villages collected over 1,000 pounds of food and raised over $900 in cash donations for 3 area food pantries during its spring food drive. The initiative, rooted in the Rotary's mission of service above self, has provided crucial assistance to hundreds of families across the Lake Weir region. Food insecurity remains a central focus of the Evening Rotary Club's mission. In addition to food pantries, they also support East Marion Elementary School's emergency food pantry. For more information about the Evening Rotary Club, visit RotaryVillagesEvening.com. Coming up, are you ready for the Lionfish Challenge? We'll tell you all about it. But first, in order to keep facilities in the Villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to consider as you plan your week.
I'm Daria here with your Recreation Roundup. The Recreation and Parks Department is once again having a 3-month special membership for the Fit Clubs. Purchase the 3-month $100 Fit Club Summer Special anytime between June 1st and August 31st. The Fit Clubs include cardiovascular machines, circuit training equipment, free weights, core sports training equipment, and supplemental strength equipment. Stop by any one of these Fit Clubs: Floral Manor, Mulberry Grove, Colony Cottage, Rohan, Seabreeze, Fenny, or Ezel for further information and to purchase a 3-month membership. As a friendly reminder, please always carry your original hard copy Villages ID or a guest ID with a photo ID. Only original copies of ID cards are accepted at the recreation centers. All rules and regulations posted in the recreation facilities should be followed at all times.
With the Generac whole home generator installed by Lenhart Electric, you won't need to move a heavy portable generator into place, which also means no extension cords through windows and doors or refilling gas cans. With Generac, when the utility power goes down, your home powers up. A Generac generator sits outside your home like a central air unit and runs on your existing natural gas or propane supply. It automatically kicks on within seconds of sensing a power outage, runs as long as needed, and automatically turns off when the power from the utility is restored. Lenhart Electric, put the power back in your hands.
Got pain? Curamin from Terry Naturally is the answer. This award-winning formula delivers safe, effective, non-addictive pain relief. How? With the most clinically studied enhanced absorption curcumin, plus other powerful ingredients. Curamin, millions of bottles sold, and the #1 brand because it works. Get pain relief or your money back. Find it at your local health food store.
This is called a bone conduction vibrator. Part of state law in Florida, right? If you're going to dispense a hearing aid, you have to have what's called bone scores. This goes on the forehead or behind the mastoid bone, right? What this does is it sends the signal through the bone, right? The inner ear picks it up. It skips the outer and the middle ear. The key to this is you might have a condition that can be treated with a surgery or a pill, a medical condition, beyond just age-related hearing loss or noise-induced hearing loss. If we don't do this test, we have no idea of knowing if you've just got that type of hearing loss or if you need to see a surgeon in ear, nose, and throat. If you go get a hearing test and you're going to get hearing aids to treat your hearing loss, you want to make sure that you've had one of these on your head.
With 10 providers across 9 locations throughout the Villages, accessing quality hearing care has never been more convenient. The Villages Health Audiology is your trusted source for better hearing.
The 10th annual Lionfish Challenge is set to take place throughout the summer. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission Lionfish Challenge is responsible for harvesting well over 1 million lionfish since its inception. But the job is not quite over yet. The 2025 Lionfish Challenge marks the 10th time the FWC has held the event, and recreation and commercial divers from all around Florida have from now until September 14th to harvest as many of the invasive species as they can. The lionfish is a super voracious eater, eating anything they can, including juvenile snapper and grouper, lobster, shrimp, and crab. They also eat reef-cleaning fish, which leads to algae suffocating the coral reefs. Registration for the months-long challenge is open through the duration of the challenge. Prizes for participants include t-shirts, commemorative coins, pole spears, gloves, dive bags, dive knives, dive computers, and more. For more information on participating in the Lionfish Challenge, visit the website shown on your screen. We all understand the fundamentals of reading a good book, and a local library is hosting a book sale next month to encourage the wonders of reading. Hey, bookworms, mark your calendars because the Friends of the Villages Libraries book sale is coming up June 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and June 16th from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Villages Public Library located at 7375 Powell Road. For just $4, you can fill a bag with books, audiobooks, DVDs, and CDs. The sale, which is cash only, is open to the public. We'll be back with more from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
And now for the 3-day VNN forecast presented by Frank Gay Services. Warm couple of days ahead in the Villages. Wednesday's high about 94, 92 on Thursday. A little cooler on Friday with highs in the upper 80s. Chances of showers over the next few afternoons.
Sometimes people forget there's an option, a luxury option right here in Ocala. Discover Volvo's elegance, safety, and innovation at Jenkins Volvo Cars Ocala. Upgrade to a brand new Volvo today and drive the future. And for your convenience, we'll even bring a test drive right to your door. Luxury isn't far away. It's right here and it's waiting for you. Start shopping now at JenkinsVolvoCarsOcala.com. Luxury made simple. Visit us at Jenkins Volvo Cars Ocala. Welcome to the family.
When you visit Cody's, you're walking into a great bar with fantastic drink options, including 2-for-1 happy hour, and a very cool place to eat with great food and phenomenal service.
I love the BOGO fajitas every Wednesday, and we love coming here and feel like family.
Just like family, with loads of smiles for you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Doc's Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.
This is VNN. From the Villages Daily Sun Sports Department, here's Stephen Heineman with your VNN Sports Shorts.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the midweek local rundown on VNN Sports Shorts. I'm Stephen Heineman, and I got a little bit of a tan for once in my life because I spent a lot of my Memorial Day weekend outside. If you're looking to do the same thing this week, you've come to the right place. Let's see what we've got going on. May's competitive golf calendar has come to a close, but the first couple weeks of June are stuffed with other events you can watch and even a couple you can still sign up for. If you're interested in getting more involved in the tournament golf this community has to offer, GolfTheVillages.com is your one-stop shop. The Villages Recreation Softball Leagues are well into their summer season now, and somehow the players are managing to play through the heat and humidity. In Division I, there are no more undefeated teams after the first 5 games, but there are some pretty impressive individual performances. The Dark Stars' Brian Brown began the season on a tear. Before Wednesday's game, he had a league-high 7 homers, and he was tied for the lead in batting average at .875. If you want to see him play this Friday, his Dark Stars play the Shorebirds at 10:30 a.m. at Everglades. If you want something low-impact coming up, June 7th is National Croquet Day. The Villages Croquet Club will be helping to host a session for experienced players and newcomers alike. If you want to learn what the sport is all about, visit First Responders, Fenny, or Rio Grande Recreation Centers June 7th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Summer in the Villages comes with a chance to see some very high-level soccer right in your backyard. Summerfield's USL League 2 team, Brave SC, has now kicked off its season, and the Buffalo's first home game is on June 4th. These are talented soccer players around college age competing for yet another Southeast Division crown. It would be their third year running. Go out June 4th at 7 p.m. at the Buffalo Ridge Field to see their home opener against Sporting Jacks. As always, I'd like to thank you for joining me for another midweek local rundown on VNN Sports Shorts. I'm Stephen Heineman, and I hope to see you all again soon.
Sculpture artists at Laurel Manor Recreation meet up and help develop their skills in creating beautiful works of art. The group leader says that the diversity in their art puts a smile on her face.
We start with a block of clay, and we either work on the potter's wheel or we roll it out into slabs and make sculptures and mugs and vases and all kinds of stuff. I've been here since 2015, I'll say, but it was established before that. So I'd say there's some members here that were here in the beginning. The membership is pretty consistent, but we have people that join and then leave for certain reasons. So we do get new members every year. And the requirement to join the club is to have some background in pottery, to know knowledge of using clay, firing, building, storing, all the aspects of clay. We have a club show twice a year. We had one in February, and we'll have another one coming up in November. We love to sell our stuff because we love to make it, but we can't keep it all. So everyone does something unique. Like I said, we all start out with that glob of clay, and everyone comes up with something different. Sometimes you have a plan, and sometimes it's a surprise, but I find that that's the most beautiful part, and that makes me happy to see.
Coming up, we'll take a look at your village's lifestyle, concerts, events, and entertainment on the squares.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
As a medical doctor, I've been involved in Alzheimer's research for almost 25 years. Everyone experiences a slight amount of memory loss as we age. That is absolutely normal. However, in some people, the memory loss continues to get worse. The good news is that most people that think they have a memory problem actually just have normal memory loss related to aging. If you would like to learn more, I would highly encourage you to attend one of my free weekly seminars. We cover topics such as what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and are there things I can do to make my brain more resistant to Alzheimer's disease? Please call our office today for a simple 30-minute free memory evaluation. We'll walk you through the steps, including testing your memory to even see if there's a problem. You may be invited to partake in our clinical research. Through clinical research, we are searching for new medications that may help slow the progression of this disease.
This golf cart means Gold Key Roofing is in the neighborhood. We just completed this roof for Gary. How do you think we did?
I tell you, I love my new roof. You did a fantastic job. I hated the thought of having to replace my roof, but I'll tell you, it turned out better than I could have expected.
Gold Key Roofing is proud to serve this community and countless others. Thank you, Gary, for trusting us with your home. When you see this golf cart, it's not an accident. Another client is getting a roof from Gold Key Roofing.
It's spring clearance at Kart World Golf Cars. Buy one new 2025 club car on wood and get a second club car at half price. His and hers, or bring a friend. There's never been a better time to buy. Available with gas, electric, or lithium power in 2, 4, and 6 passenger vehicles. Kart World Golf Cars, proudly serving Central Florida for over 37 years. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Highway 27 441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Time now for the Village's Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your Entertainment Beat. There's entertainment every day in the Villages. Here's what you have to look forward to this week. The Studio Theater's summer season is kicking off with I Love You, You're Perfect Now Change, a musical about dating, love, marriage, and everything in between on May 28th, closing June 28th. Dedicated to the goods that will leave you wanting more, experience Shoot to Thrill, the AC/DC tribute at Savannah Center, May 30th. Oh, What a Night, Sherry Baby, Walk Like a Man, and more. Check out the smash hits of Frankie Valli in the Atlantic City Boys, starring Clark Barrios at Savannah Center, May 31st. You can purchase tickets online at thevillagesentertainment.com, at a physical box office location, or over the phone. That's your beat, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Natalie. The Villages is a place to be when it comes to great musical entertainment. These are the bands scheduled to perform for you on the Squares Wednesday night, brought to you by the Villages Entertainment and your Villages soundtrack, WVLG. Well, that's about all we've got for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another lifestyle show. Be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun, tune your radio into WVLG, and as always, keep enjoying that active Villages lifestyle. We'll see ya.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.
You probably think we're going to be talking about football here today, but we're not. We're talking about health and wellness, more importantly, preventative scans. I have my friends here, Cindy and Ernie, that have an incredible story, and I'm going to let them tell you a little bit about it.
Well, thanks, Martine. You know, it's an amazing story. On February 21st, 2023, I just retired, and I was at an event for the Pittsburgh Pirates opening spring training. And the event was shagging fly balls on the first day of spring training. And while out on the field, I was shagging fly balls. After 10 minutes, I suffered a sudden cardiac arrest. The doctors on the field, they came and they performed CPR and applied an AED, brought me back to life. They got me in the ambulance. I suffered another sudden cardiac arrest. And we ended up getting to the hospital. They put 4 stents in. And while I was in the hospital, I got a call from you. You said that a friend of mine had been up in your office getting a scan, and you guys were talking about you being down in Sarasota. It was just a blessing that you gave us a call and invited us up to Tampa to talk to you about your company, and so we're fortunate to come up and meet you. So we came up and talked to you about what your company is, and I'll let Cindy tell the rest of the story.
Well, we ended up, both of us, getting body scans, and of course Ernie was fine, but they found a softball-sized tumor in my right kidney that ended up being cancer. So that image saved my life. I ended up getting it completely removed, and my health is great now, thanks to the image.
Well, I'm so glad you guys came in, and for anybody that wants any more information, you can look at us up at clearviewimaging.com, or you can give us a call. We'll give you more information on preventative scans.
You love the sunshine.
The sunshine. Sunshine. Sunshine.
It makes you happy.
So happy because I'm happy. Clap along.
You love great music. It makes you smile.
You make me smile. Make me smile. Just to see you smile.
Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.